Well, folks, I learned yesterday that I like my away game live streaming football setup a whole lot more than I like my home game live streaming setup. Now, today I am setting up for tonight's game. It is game day. I've talked to the football boys this afternoon. They've already met and done a walkthrough. They've had a good meal that some of the moms provided. And I'm in the press box trying to get all the things set up for tonight's game. Our field is one of the few I know in the state. Actually, I only know of one other in the state that is set up to face the setting sun. So all this sun that you see coming here to my right, all that will burn up my equipment if I don't keep it shaded just a little bit. So I've got that little bit of shade there. It's a cool day. It's beautiful outside. Man, in here with that glass all the way across the front of this press box, it is burning up. I am just a-sweating. But I wanted to take this opportunity to show you some adjustments, some changes that I'm making to my home live streaming setup, and it all centers around, or the reason behind the changes all have to do with this right here. You see that microphone? I am still doing PA announcing for my Friday night games as well as running the live stream. And so I've had to rethink how I do this. And one of the things that I've changed is going from that PTZ camera that I can follow things down the field so smoothly. I really like it, but I've not had success because I am terrible at trying to do two things at once. Multitasking is a farce for most folks. And there are rare people that can actually do two things at once. Some folks can switch really fast. I'm not one of those people. I can't switch really fast, so I'll be watching the game. I'll be trying to find numbers so I can make a call on the microphone. And in doing so, I forget to follow the game with the cameras. So what I'm going to have to do is set up a little bit differently. I'm still going to be using my YOLOBOX Ultra. Great tool for Friday night football. Run HDMI in, I'm running USB in, I can run NDI in if I want to, I can run audio directly into the box itself, and with the addition of the YOLO deck, I can preset what I want to show on the screen. So what I have here, my cable's not going to be long enough for you to see it, and that will probably not show up because of the backlight. Oh well. Let's see if I can move you then to see it. It's not great, but what I have here, well, that's reversed. I did not know that. Oh well. I have 4 sources. I'm using 3 of them. I have the ability to start a replay, which I really like to do with football, so that's a good thing for me. I have my scoreboard up 1, down 1 for home and away, and then I have 4 overlays so that my sponsors' ads can show on the screen during the game. We do sponsorships for a kickoff, coin flip, first down, touchdown. So there's my 4. And so when I say this coin toss is sponsored by Walmart, I'll be able to hit that overlay number 1, and Walmart will show on the screen for 10 seconds in the bottom corner, and then it will go away by itself because that's the way I have my overlays set to work for this game. And then when I say that was a first down for the Elks, brought to you by whatever it was, I can hit that button and we can continue on. So the overlays are a great thing, but then the ability just to go right, center, left, left, center, right, 1, 2, 3 on my cameras. The folks at home are going to get a little bit further zoomed out view because I have to overlap these enough that I'm not right at the edge, or you don't lose things in between the plays. But so long as I can focus enough to change the camera itself just with that button, and my hand will stay right there on the YOLO deck, well, muscle memory will develop, and I'll be able to know if we are on the 40 or further going that direction, I'm on camera 1. If I'm in the middle of the field between the 40s, I'm on camera 2, and 40 going that way, I'm on camera 3, and they'll get to see just about everything that happens on the field. It just won't be as zoomed in as they're used to with my PTZ cameras. My audio that I'm running tonight will be the Holly Landlark M2. We'll be using that one. I have tested it, the windsock on it works great. And I have just outside the window behind me a little bit of an iron handrail. I'll set it there. We'll get game sounds that'll come in to the stream, and it'll be the experience that they want. The PA address speaker is just above that, so they should be able to hear what the folks at the game would be hearing. The band should be playing. The crowd should be cheering. We hope we give the crowd a reason to cheer tonight. And of course, they'll be able to hear the calls on the field. I'll be running my scoreboard in the YOLO box. I'm not going to have a fourth camera that trains on the scoreboard. I've done that several times. You can kind of see the scoreboard over my shoulder there, the red box there through the window. I've done just a zoomed in shot of that scoreboard, and I like it. It's fine, but I've really been wanting to play with the scoreboard. So just score, just what quarter it is. Not trying to do first down and down in distance and timeouts and all that stuff. Just trying to keep folks at home engaged with the score. But I should be able to have a better live stream, a better experience for the folks who are at home. Hey, Peter, how's it going? I'm glad you came in this afternoon. It's a beautiful Friday where I am. I hope it's a beautiful Friday where you are, and you're getting to hopefully learn a little bit of something about my mistakes. So yeah, my mistake was I couldn't follow things to track as the game happened, and I'm trying to call it too. So 3 cameras. If there's not enough overlap and a need to try to get a little bit better, I may do 4 on the next home game and do anything from that 45 this way and anything from that 45 that anyway, the different directions. Give myself enough overlap and have 4 cameras if I see that I need that. But tonight we'll see just how well it works, and hopefully we will be able to get the folks who watch my home team play an experience like what a lot of you folks are doing. Last night I came and I did the away game live stream, and then I streamed the game. The setup was actually on the far side of this field. It was wonderful. The sun was to my back, or it was down below the trees, and I didn't have to fight all this heat and sunshine in front of me. So last night I was able to set up that small rig video tripod. Has such a smooth pan to it. Oh, I got some beautiful shots. Set up 2 cameras, one that was zoomed in and one that was zoomed out. And my zoom in from the stands on the other side, man, I was getting waist up shots full screen. It was great. I was able to follow the ball up to snap, sometimes even a little bit further if I pulled back just a little bit, and catch kids' faces in their face masks. It was the best. It was probably the best football action that I have streamed to date. And of course, my zoomed out view would catch pretty much both teams on the field wherever they were, and allow the viewers at home to follow. I was able to stream some of the middle school games last night doing that, and my internet died. I didn't have it bonded. I wasn't using Speedify. I was 1 cable short to run my phone that I'm actually using as a camera right now. I'll run it into my that's just off camera, into my Slate AXT travel router. I'll run it in so that I can have the extra data. I've got my MiFi hotspot set up to go into it, but I'll run that in, and it will pick up both of those as Ryan. Thank you, glad you're here. As Ryan can testify, you get a couple of connections going into Speedify through that travel router, and you greatly increase your chances of doing better. But I was saying that I lost my connection. Hey, I hope they allow us to work with a Stream Deck or something like Yellow Deck 2 pretty soon, Ryan. Thanks for chiming in there. Things were going great, but I lost my stream, went to 0, came back for a little bit, went to 0 again, and it just died. And about the time it died, and I gave up, and I started unplugging stuff, our boys, who had been getting their tails kicked all night, our little quarterback throws a pass over the middle, little receiver catches it, and to the end zone. Only score of the game that we scored last night, and I missed it because my internet died. Oh, I was sick when I told my wife. She's like, I can't believe that happened. But we had a good time streaming, had a good time setting things up and sharing that live stream yesterday before we went live. And then a lot of you, I think, have watched that little bit of the middle school game over on MyTown USA, which is the place we do all of our community stuff here in my community, and football games included. So it'll be over there tonight, the stream that we're doing tonight. Now, keep in mind, I'm streaming through glass, and that glass is scratched, and it's not great, and the sun will be down by the time we get started, and so I won't have to fight the sun. That will be better. We keep the lights off in here, so the glare's not too bad, but it's not perfect either. And so my Friday night folks don't get near as good an experience when we're home as my folks do when I can sit on the other side, or I can do it from an away game, and I can have my tripod and I can focus. I'm not trying to talk while I'm streaming, and I can make sure that everything is within frame and they're enjoying the game. So just wanted to clue you in. I have a Mevo Core here as my shot to the left. I have a Mevo Core as my shot to the middle, and a Nearstream VM46 is my shot to the right. I've just got the 1442 lens on both of these. I didn't bring out my longer throw lens on either one of these. I do have this one zoomed in only about to 2x zoom on that VM46 to catch from basically the 40 on in on both sides, and then I'm overlapping the 40 in the middle as well. So I may miss a little bit on the far side of the field just because of the way the cameras are angled, but I'm running those 3 cameras as my setup. YOLOBOX Ultra for my streaming device. YOLODEC is going to give me the muscle memory for clicking on shots. The Hollyland Lark M2 for microphone, and then data is handled through my Inseego MiFi hotspot and the AXT travel router. Looking forward to it. Hope you get a chance to come back and see that. We'll start at 7:30 on the other channel. But until then, man, y'all have a great Friday. One question from Need for Sports. What do you suggest for a scoreboard system if you don't want to use YOLOBOX built-in or have a PC? By the way, does the YOLODEC have functions for a timer and operating other scoreboard overlay? Scoreboard's still pretty basic on the YOLOBOX, but they are rolling it out rapidly and taking a lot of user input to get those ideas as far as what they're going to put in to the YOLODEC, I should say. On the YOLOBOX, you can run web overlays. On the OBSBot Talent, you can run web overlays for your scoreboards if you want to. That hasn't come to Mevo yet, but keep your fingers crossed. That might be something they're working on and can get it to us pretty quick. So that's really good. Oh, hey, Monty, I'm glad you're here. I got something for you. Awesome to see the live setup for live stream. I appreciate that comment, and I hope you're still there because I am talking to you, my friend. You've inspired me. I have developed a. Can you post the channel for live stream tonight? Yes, sir. I certainly will. Matter of fact, while I'm telling this story, I'll post it right now. We're going to say that is at My Town USA. There we go. All of these cables right here, you've inspired me to develop a mindset. So there is, Monty, I'm talking to Monty Weaver right now. There is one short of yours from your channel that shows up on my YouTube feed pretty regularly. It's you standing at your stuff and you're highlighting something, but there's a lot of cables in the shot, and the tagline there, or whatever it is it says below that video, says, "I'll work on cable management some other time." And so I've just developed that as my mindset. I quit trying to worry about cable management, and one day, me and you are going to do a collaboration where we work on cable management together. Won't that be fun? Brother, I appreciate you, and I've enjoyed your content and your posts. Thank you so much for being here and joining us, and thank you so much for what you do for the live streaming community. Y'all have a great night. I'm going to get off here so I can get my other stuff done. Thank you very much.